I'm Ruthie, she, they, and I play Sentinel, she, they.
I'm Will, he, him, and I play Moxie, she, her.
I'm Imi, she, her, and I play Amaya, also she, her.
I'm Steve, he, him. I play Aura, he, him.
I'm Sarah, she, her, and I play Freya, she, her.
Hi, I'm Mike, he, him, and I'm playing Eugene Ballantyne, he, him.
I'm Charlie, he, him, and I'm your DM.
It works.
A quick recap. So you guys arrived in Dustmere after your excursion in the desert to a strange city that seems to be, I'm not going to say overrun, but there's a fair few people out talking about Duke Tobias, Duke of Dustmere, as though he is their saviour. And on the orders from a keeper of the Apotheos, you guys accepted to help him find out the source of these supposed miracles, whether it was legitimate power or false worship. The keeper, whose job it is to crack down on any heretics and worshipping outside of the accepted pantheon, was very concerned. And you, Eugene, you found threads of illusion leading off of each of these people's heads down into the ground. And after you all got together and theorised and gathered supplies, and Clayton...
He is our supplies.
He's
our element of supplies.
You went down into the sewers, or the under-tunnels of the city, and it was damp, dark, and you found bodies, you found snakes, you found large leathery skins with scrawls of writing in blood, and you found a wheel, an inscribed wheel of sigils.
Why are you so happy about this?
That you decided to
wheel?
turn. You decided to turn, and it did something to the sewers, and water began rushing somewhere ahead in one of the gullies. And for those of you outside the room with a wheel, and you were by the gully, you saw a huge shape moving under the surface of the water. It's just turned and is moving away, but it is gargantuan.
It's not the technical D&D sounds. Great.
And what are you guys doing? The wheel has seized. It doesn't seem to be closing.
Did anyone else see that big thing?
How
big
loudly
thing.
are you saying that?
How loud did you say that?
No. I said it in a normal speaking voice.
Good style.
I shouldn't have said that.
Okay.
I'm backing it. I'm backing against the
Yeah,
wall.
I'm also backing away.
Can we slowly
Shuffle
up
Yeah.
towards the archway?
Sure.
Like
Yeah.
away from
Roll stealth checks.
I did message them as well.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the message reaches you. I imagine it was you, so you message Sentinel.
Yeah, probably, most likely, yeah.
There, whatever Moxie says about there's something in the water. Stealth checks, please.
No.
9
13?
plus...
Okay.
Oh, stealth checks, you say, from...
8, whoever's outside.
Oh, no.
10.
Okay.
Oh no.
The thing moves down
Is
the
it
gully.
moving away?
Mhm.
Don't we need to go the other way?
It's moving in the direction where you need to go, yeah.
Cool.
Or to the
So it's like
T-junction.
returning to its place.
To its left.
But you know the way that it was going, which is the way you came, ends in a gate, right?
Yeah.
I'm really confused about direct. Just like, I'm not saying this out loud. I am
Make an L.
genuinely confused about what direction we're going in, where it came from, and now where it's going to.
Okay.
Because
So
in
it
my
came in the
head, it
direction-
came from the direction we were going in, but now
Yes.
it's going in the
Yeah,
direction.
turn round.
Oh, so it's going back?
Yeah.
Okay. I understand now.
Let's go
Sorry.
away from it. So we're going towards the castle grid, right? That's where we need to go.
But isn't that where it's going?
That's where it's going, yeah. It's probably, you can't see it anymore.
Well,
Don't fall in.
Yeah.
There's no rats running anymore, no more snakes slithering on the water.
Well, there's that at least.
That's not a good sign. That's like when all the birds go quiet.
I'm
Maybe.
just wondering if we can distract it, make it go in a different direction.
It could throw
It is out.
something.
It's out of sight now. So you saw it. You probably lost sight of it after the bridge. So it hit the T junction and then it was gone.
Okay. If we could make it go the original way. Oh, there was only a trickle of water there, wasn't there?
Yeah, we don't want to see that thing out of water.
I have an empty glass bottle.
We have thaumaturgy.
If we can sort of shuffle past it, that would be good, and make it go back towards the way it came from.
What are you guys
It's going
doing?
back
then?
the way it came from.
Yeah. But we were also going that way.
So
Oh,
do
so
we
we
want
need
it
it
to
to go the other
way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you guys are moving along, you make it to the bridge. And if you're doing that stealthily, roll stealth checks. For those of you who haven't,
That's a 9. Yeah.
Are we all
you
there
guys have
now?
already rolled.
Yeah, I
haven't you?
guess so. I can't unjam this thing. I tried a lot of spells.
Ooh. One of those was a 19. The other was an 8. 9.
Okay.
I mean, it's not bad for you.
No.
12. This is absolute garbage.
14.
Okay.
If I cast thaumaturgy down the way that we had originally come from, can that would that maybe give us advantage on our... If I make it sound like I can do like a...
Sure. So you reach the T junction where the bridge is, and so just to paint a picture, so you're all certain of where you are. You've moved down from the archway. You're all on the right side now. You reach the bridge, which crosses the gully that the thing was just in, and it's a T junction. And the water at this T junction, Ansel saw it before, was the same as the water of the previous gully. Now it's moving, and it's got a current to it. It's moving from right to left as you look at the T junction. You can't see the creature in the water, but you can still do what you wanted to cause a distraction behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will make it sound like something's fallen in like 30 feet up the way from where we came.
Okay. Is that a feature that it says in the spell?
Right.
Like,
You can create an instantaneous sound that originates from a point of your choice within range.
range being 30
30
feet.
feet.
Cool. You make the sound of a Eugene-sized person going into the water. There's a splash of something hitting the water. For those of you who weren't aware of what she was doing, you're convinced for a moment there's someone that's jumped in. And in that moment, what are you all doing when she casts? So you're at the bridge. There's white water passing in front of you.
Ducking.
I'm just standing right
You
back.
just face plant.
Yeah, back against the wall.
Back against the wall, okay? Roll stealth checks now. And I'm going to see if this thing believes it.
I'm gonna guide
Oh,
Aura.
that wasn't in the bottle. It
Okay,
doesn't
you've
count.
just been given guidance.
Will I still have disadvantage?
You go.
You'll be a straight roll.
Okay.
Oh, no,
No,
wait.
it doesn't give you
it
advantage,
gives,
it
so it's
just gives you an
disadvantage plus
extra
4.
d4.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Honest. Number one.
That's what happens when you roll it in the right place.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, I needed that. Actually, it wouldn't have.
Maybe you tried.
You lucky bitches.
I tried to roll with my left hand because my right hand was
Okay.
being shit.
Dirty 20.
14.
14.
3!
3.
12 is the lowest.
12.
12.
5.
Oh my god.
Clayton rolled a 26.
Thank you, Daddy.
So he bumped you all up, and luckily this thing isn't. Yeah. So you all face plant and hug the wall.
Duck.
And some of you making a clanking noise because you don't expect what happened down there. Sound of someone jumping in the water. And as you do so, for those of you who saw it, recognise this. It's difficult to see. The water's completely opaque, just full of just garbage and dust and silt and literally crap. And it just comes around, and you see it's not so much the shape that you see, but the wave that it makes at the surface, and it moves around past you up the way you came. And as it passes you, what are you doing?
Go, go, go.
Go, go, go.
Yeah.
So you guys
Go.
freeze frame for the moment. The way Ansel went was left, which is where he found the cattle grid, the poles in the water.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't go right, but it doesn't look like there's much up there. It looks like it goes into darkness and there's walls.
The water's going right to the left,
Yes.
isn't it?
Over the cattle grid.
Yeah.
Is
Ansel
there...
went left, so At least I know there's this cow grid thing if we go left.
On the other side, are there any like ledges or anything?
From where you are now, looking over the white water.
Yeah, on the other side.
Yeah, there's a walkway the same as what you're on now.
But are there any like ledges like that you could hook something over?
I'm not jumping that.
As you're running, as you're moving along, however you guys are walking, you can roll a perception check to see if you can find anything. If you're walking along, I'm going to give you another stealth check across the bridge and left at the right water.
Okay, so stealth first.
Sure. Keep me some box.
Fucking hell.
Oh my
that's good,
god.
Put that in
That's
the
better.
You didn't give me guidance, it's fine.
I didn't need the guidance.
No, nice.
14 is the lowest.
20, but not natural.
Very nice. 11.
Fine.
Oh, it's better.
17.
Nice.
Freya's doing the clank.
Nice. Okay.
How did Daddy do?
Yeah.
He got 16. Everyone passed that one. You guys move along. Roll a perception check as you're moving.
17.
It's slick brick. You might be able to get what is it, like a grappling hook or something?
Yeah.
You might be, you might be able to, but you know it would take a while and it would make a lot of noise. So as you move along to the cattle grid, what we're calling it, it is a set of about 20 poles that are about 4 inches wide in diameter, and they have been driven into the ground like bars on a cell for the water.
Oh, this is more like stepping stones.
Exactly. It's like stepping stones. So you would have to hop from bar to bar to get across. And at the moment now with the water, it is splashing up and sloshing around.
How far apart are each pole?
They're not far. They're about. They're not regular, but it's between a foot and maybe a foot and a half each.
So it's like 25 foot across. One person take one end of the rope.
Yeah.
I was also gonna go for. Someone else needs to come with me because I was gonna use thorn. I was gonna basically ready thorn whip in case anyone falls.
Oh, okay.
Because then I can just. Because I can pull you 10 feet towards me. So I'd probably need to go maybe first to catch you because I've not got good strength.
Mm-hmm. I can come with.
So if I go first to catch you if you fall and you hold the rope.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I definitely fall.
I'll go last
to catch me.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Oh yeah, okay, cool.
Because I'll be going straight after.
Yep, sure.
That's 11.
Okay.
Cute.
What did you roll?
If you take the rope across with you, so
15.
we can at least pull you out.
Okay, so Sentinel went first with an 11. You make it halfway across and you slip. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
You got this.
Go, baby. Yeah, rub for luck.
Rub for luck. Oh, that was nearly a 3. All light flashed before my eyes. So dexterity saving throw, that's a 19.
Very nice. You make it halfway across, slip, and instead of falling and like hitting your ribs on the poles, you manage to slip a hand down under, and you quickly your feet brush into the water, and you heave yourself back up onto your other foot, and then you finish crossing. Okay, Amaya? 15, yeah, you make it across. So now both of you are across.
So I'm readied thorn whip.
Okay.
As a in case anyone.
And I'm like bracing myself with the rope.
Okay.
I'll do the same on the other side.
Go on, Moxie, you can do it. I pat you on the shoulder, give you guidance.
Very nice. So the DC is slightly lower now with the rope.
Cool.
What did you roll, sorry, to get across? 15?
Yeah.
21.
Very nice.
No, 20. The dirty 20.
Very
You're
nice.
doing backflips
You make
with
it
this.
across, no problem. Who's next?
Should we just throw you, Jim?
Throw myself.
You can send it.
And you guys are just doing this normally, right?
Oh, yeah.
Clayton's also got to come across.
Yeah, I know. You're not stealthing though, just for record. Okay.
Hugely.
Eugene, you go next. I
Are
give
you
you
sure?
guidance. You can do it. You can do it,
I'll
bud.
try. This is awfully scary.
Oh god, the gaps for him.
Yeah, twice as big for him.
I can't actually tell what that is. I think that's a 5, so 7.
You use the extra dice.
D4, yeah.
D4, yeah.
That's a 10.
Okay, you take sort of 3 steps on these poles, and the white water just splashes up and hits your other foot as you're about to put it down, and you slip, and you slam into the side, and you take into the top of the pole. You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
And you're ready with this, yeah?
Dex, saving throw.
Would the holding the rope help?
I mean, you're going to take damage from
Did
this
he roll with
body,
advantage to cross? Sorry, no, it lowers the DC, my bad.
Okay.
17.
Okay, you grab onto the poles and you right yourself, but you've still got 3/4 of the way to go.
Oh no.
So roll another check. Either acrobatics or athletics.
I mean, it's better. It's an 8 this time. I can still get guidance because it hasn't been a minute, right?
Have you used it?
roll.
It's
Oh,
one.
Oh, is it just
One.
1? Oh,
Yeah.
never mind.
It's
An
not
8.
great.
So you almost make it to the other side, and you slip again.
This is the most difficult thing you've ever done.
Yeah, it
This
feels so
is
cruel.
total wipeout.
That's 3 points of bludgeoning damage. You slip, and same side. You slam into the poles. Roll another dexterity saving throw. It's a little bit higher this time.
Oh god, it's going to be coming for us.
100% this isn't quiet.
20, not natural.
Very nice. Oh my god,
Clutch.
you worried me for a minute. So you claw your way back up, and you sopping wet. The moustache is looking all damp but the water's pretty gross as well.
I used to read books in a library. It was nice and warm, and work in a lab.
I'll get you back there, buddy. Don't worry.
You help him across. That's a good point.
Gaz's place is really warm and there's a nice. I'm sure that
Okay,
she's got back.
who is next?
Yeah, give us prestidigitation and
Clayton
clean
or
Eugene
Freya?
up.
I'll go last.
I'll go.
Okay, as you step on your passive perception, you see the water spill out from the other gully that you came, slightly raising the water level, possibly the creature.
I go.
An acrobatics or athletics check, please.
Huh?
Oh, while you were about to do that, can I make the sound of someone falling in up the other way, not the T-junction that we came in?
Okay. Yeah.
I'll sacrifice not being able to do Thorn Whip if you really want me to. But then
I'm going to roll this with advantage this time because it's wising up.
Fool me once.
I'm going to guide myself quickly.
That's a natural 1 and a 12.
Huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, should I be going in?
Yeah.
I wish I didn't. Okay, that is gonna be maths 12.
That you just make it across. DC for this is 12 guys now with a rope. So you make it across, no problem. You see something fighting the current, something huge, to try and get up to the other end where this noise was just caused.
Clayton, has Clayton gone?
No, he hasn't. He'll go next if you want him to.
Because I think Aura said he wanted to go
I'm
last.
going last.
Okay.
I got the rope.
Oh my good god.
What is it? A 1?
That's a 6 for Yeah, he makes it about as far as Eugene, and
Stacks
he
it.
stacks it.
Eat shit.
He's going to take
Oh, it might be 40.
3 points of bludgeoning damage, and that's a 5.
Oh no.
He slips.
Thorn Whip.
Roll an attack. He's going to take damage, right?
Yeah. But I think he'd prefer that to dying. 13 plus 5, 18.
Hits.
How far is the the gap?
It's 20 feet wide. He's about 15 feet away.
I can get him 5 feet away from us.
Okay.
I can't do him the full
So
distance.
how much damage does he take?
I'm so sorry, Clayton.
Well,
I'm so sorry, Clayton. That's
Big
a
one.
5.
well, that's another corpse.
Killed Clayton.
That's 10 points damage.
I'm so
So
sorry.
he cries out when you hit him. What does this whip look like?
Thorn Whip. Thorny Whip.
Is this whip?
It's like
a
a desert thorn, like really kind of like dusty and gross.
nice, yeah, like a
Nice.
a nice description. that whips out. There's a bit of dust as it hits him, and you hear him cry out, and he's like, oh, and you drag him 10 feet towards you, but he's still 5 feet away from the edge.
That's it.
But also he's like safe because I've got him, so I can.
But he is now like he's veered off about how much would it be? I mean, we'll say 5 feet as well that way. So he's moving down towards this archway that goes to nothing.
I'm pulling him. I've got a hold on him.
Okay, roll a strength check.
Do you want me to help?
Yeah, you can if you like.
Do you want to roll advantage?
How long does this last? I don't think this lasts more than a round.
It maybe only lasts a round.
Oh no.
Fuck.
I will throw my end of the rope at him. For him to grab onto.
Okay, so you pull him 5 feet, and he cries out in pain, and he reaches, and as he reaches, the whip just goes to dust. Roll an attack.
Did I fuck up?
Would it be an attack or just roll athletics?
I guess like a rate. It would kind of be like a range.
I mean, I'll say roll an athletics check because you just need to get it near him, and he's going to try and grab at it. So I'm going to first see what's his passive perception. I don't know.
I'm just going to. Do I shout to catch it?
If you shout to catch it, then I'll make him aware of it. It's a good shout.
I'll do it. It's going to be a risk that thing's coming for us.
I think we're going to fight it sooner or later.
What do you do?
Anyway.
Claim catch, and I'm just going to throw. It's 50 foot long, so I've got quite a bit of rope. I'm just going to vaguely loop it and just throw it in his general sort of direction. Try and lasso him, I guess.
If you're going to try and lasso him, it'll be an attack, and it will be hard. If it's not, you're going to throw an athletics check, and he'll try and grab at it.
I'll just athletics towards him, but I'm doing it in a loop in case.
Roll an athletics check.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, man. With a +3 as well.
It's up to Clayton. So he turns, he hears you.
Not lassoing with that.
He sees the rope coming straight for him. It's a great throw.
Did you roll?
I haven't rolled it yet.
Wait, no, touch the talisman,
Our Australian friend.
Right, what is his dex? Okay. That was a 4 for 6.
Oh, I thought it was a natural 1.
That's what I was.
So you throw the rope. It's dead on. It hits his shoulder, but he's just too out of it. There's too much water in his vision, and he swipes at it, and you see it slip through his fingers, and he looks up at you, and he goes into the darkness.
Oh my god.
Wait, hang on. Hold on. Because if that was a round on the first one, can I recast it to try and grab him?
It would have been 6 seconds later. So your whip would have faded. Because it's an action, you'd have to wait the full 6 seconds. There was enough time for Aura to throw it immediately within 6 seconds. You're close to this darkness, and this is moving at a decent pace. So
I can or I can't.
Even if it was moving at walking pace, he's 30 feet that way by the time that you were able to cast it again.
It's a range of 30 feet.
You can try. He's in the darkness, 30 feet away.
Okay, I still want to try.
Okay. This is going to be... Technically, it's only a disadvantage because he's heavily obscured and 30 feet away. But before you call out your roll, because I don't want to meta this, you're also unaware of where the river goes.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay, I know where it goes.
That's good for you.
I know everything.
It was only an 11, so it wouldn't have hit him.
Okay,
I got an 18 if I'd have been straight, but no.
If you'd have pulled him out, I would have been... Yeah, that would have been fucking amazing. Okay.
I could have pulled him out if you didn't give me disadvantage.
Actually, to be fair, what would have happened? You would have pulled him and then...
Well, no, because if he'd only just... Well, yeah. But if it would depend on the timing of it.
I think you would have done it anyway. She would have just done it.
Yeah, she would have done.
Okay. You hear the water.
Do you see that thing coming?
Roll a perception check.
Clayton?
Wait,
Natural 1.
is Aura still on the other side?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's a 7. It's a 7. Sorry,
has
that's
everyone
8.
crossed?
No,
No,
Aura's on
No,
the-
I didn't get across
Okay.
because I threw the rope.
So you,
But you can still get across. It's just not.
all you can get from, all you see is Clayton looking at you with his arm out. And and that's all you can see.
You're horrid.
That's the last thing you saw.
Do I have anything?
Don't act like you didn't have a part in this.
What's in Matilda
Right.
plays in the background?
The dice guys. Okay, what are you gonna do?
It's not
Laura?
the dice guys' fault. It's yours. It's you guys' fault.
Right, okay. Before Aura does anything, I pull out my hempen rope, and then I cast. Oh, please tell me I still have this going. Actually, no, I don't have it. Never mind. Do you have Mage Hand?
Nope.
Never
Of
mind.
course I fucking don't.
Never mind. I don't do it.
Who takes utility spells when you're
I
a
don't.
warlock?
Laura, what are you doing?
I don't do that. Never mind.
Everyone else, you're at the other side.
It's
Do you wanna-
really silty, this, isn't it?
It's and
Okay.
when I say whitewater, it's like the churn of brown.
Good old brown water.
Brown water rafting.
Amaya, do you want to try throwing this rope to Eugene? To Aura.
I'd be
Yeah.
screwed.
Yeah.
Catch.
I give Aura my rope. I give
This
Amaya
might
my
not
rope.
work.
And yeah.
Okay, so you are holding the rope, Aura. What are you doing?
Am I throwing the rope over yet?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, throw it, and if he doesn't want it, he doesn't have it, and at least it's
That's true.
it might be in reach. Yeah.
Well, to be
Is it
fair,
gonna-
if Moxie handed me the rope and said throw
Okay,
this, I would throw
I'm
it.
going to keep rolling perceptions for this thing.
I would
No, I'm-
throw the rope.
I'm gonna
Okay.
try and use like the silt in the sewer system. I'm gonna try and cast mold earth to pull it all together in a 5-foot cube behind him. To stop him.
Behind Clayton.
To stop.
Oh, sorry. When I said that all you can see, I mean.
Oh, you can just see it.
It's just in your, because you rolled low for your perception. It's just ingrained in your mind. That's the last thing that you saw. He's gone. He's in the darkness somewhere. If he's making a noise, you can't hear it over the sound of rushing water.
Just get everyone
Well,
outside.
as soon as Moxie handed me the rope, though, I would have thrown it and
Okay,
just.
roll an athletics check. Are you going to grab it, Aura?
Or
I'm just
probably
gonna-
just sees Clayton. He probably doesn't even realise he's just staring
Okay.
into it.
What are you going to do?
Well, I'm just gonna go Aura like a stage whisper, and then throw the rope. Not very well, apparently. That's an 8.
It lands next to you on the side, but it's slipping into the water.
Yeah, I'll grab it.
Okay. And if you're going to cross, it's an athletics check or acrobatics check.
I'll like hold on to the other end.
The DC is a bit lower because you've got the rope.
Please. Please.
Can you kill
5.
us?
You slip halfway along, and you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage,
Thaumaturgy, Thaumaturgy.
and roll a dexterity saving throw.
You guys, go on.
What are you doing? Sorry.
I'm getting Thaumat ready.
Oh, okay.
Oh, jeez. That's not even any better.
No, that's garbage.
That's going to be...
Because your AC is high.
You slam into this. It knocks the wind out of you. You're holding the rope though, so I'm going to say roll.
Going downstream.
You're going downstream. Roll a strength check, and to try and pull him back.
Can I help?
Sure.
Just
So you can
give
either
him
roll.
my-
also
give him my
because I readied
assistant.
Thorn Whip.
You can thorn with him if you want. Is it ready, or are you going to do
I
it?
had readied it.
Okay, you can cast it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he is. You would be able to see that. Okay, he misses. It's the
I
lashes.
didn't hit.
This is
It
ridiculous.
lashes
You
you
roll
with
with
water.
advantage.
Did you roll with advantage?
No.
Didn't roll with advantage. Moxie's helping you.
Oh, thank you, Moxie. Thank you, Moxie. That's a natural 20.
There we go.
It was a 2, so
when-
that's 23.
Or you get reeled in by Amaya, and you hit the side and
And
climb
Moxie.
up. Yeah, and Moxie.
Yeah,
with
I'm
Moxie's
also
help.
here.
Yeah, without
Apologies.
Moxie, he would be in the water with Clayton.
Are you
I
the
wanna-
anchor of this?
Yes.
Point in the
I'm the real
direction where he
muscle.
went. Because I don't think I necessarily need to know where he is. I just need to know the direction. And if he's in 120 feet, I'm gonna cast message. And be like, and just be like, "Are you still up? Are you still up? Are
you
Clayton?
dead?
A roll a percentile.
Ooh, fun.
Spicy. That's a spicy meatball. It's 22.
Okay. You. I don't know what you would hear back. I don't know if you can hear. Okay. You. I was gonna. I mean, yeah. That's what you hear. You hear the sound of water. Of a voice underwater. But I'm just going to check something. 1 minute.
He's still up, but he's not dead.
I don't know if this is a good idea or not.
I also have a very bad idea.
Okay.
We might have the same bad idea.
So you guys are all over in an alcove at this point. So there's the wall with the archway that Clayton disappeared down, and the little walkway next to the gully extends away from the wall, away from where you just crossed, up to the pillared area that you saw. Ansel saw, sorry. So that would be up. So if you were you'll be moving with the gully on your right, and you'll be moving up. The way that he saw will be on your left, up ahead. But at the moment, you're just in a gully, like you're just in the corner next to this waterway.
Is it possible to go down the way Clayton went?
Very close to.
I mean, you guys all have not. You've got like dark vision. It's a dark like archway with about a foot of height above the water.
Right.
So you guys, just before you make any decisions, guys, it's about where he went. The archway is about a foot above the water, and it's just dark in there.
This is going to be.
And you see the water rising again now up ahead.
This is going to be done. I'm going to pull out my bedroll.
I mean, you're not wrong. It's a bold strategy card, and let's see if it works out.
Wait for
You
it.
can't
Where's
go
he?
down the tunnel. The's no room above the water. It's just like
It's about a
water
foot.
and then
Is there
ceiling.
nothing?
There's about a foot of space between the top of the white water and the roof of the.
I'm
The
gonna-
water's still rising.
Well,
Would
you
this-
see the water rise with the movement of something.
So he's stuck down there.
As in where the
And
creature
that
was,
thing's
the
about
water
to
is now
go
rising.
down there.
It may be able to get past the poles, but maybe not.
So wait. So what I'm trying
It's
to.
the other side of the poles, and then so it's like Clayton, bit of river, poles, snake.
Yeah, it's coming down the gully that you distracted it. So it's coming down upstream. It's coming down towards you, towards the crossing that you just jumped across. Clayton went the other side. He was sucked away down the current. It's now coming.
down that way where the current is.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say that it was just an archway and that he might have just gotten stuck down there?
No, you can see underneath it. There's water going for a distance underneath this archway.
Right.
So it's the gully turned into a tunnel, effectively.
I don't really see a way that we can get through there. Really.
Oh, I need something. I'm gonna
need
take
to-
it. I'm gonna pull out. I
are you
won't
guys
pull out
doing?
my bedroll. I'm gonna pull out a wooden stake.
You guys are all just by the edge of this gully, right?
I'm gonna pull out.
There's
I'm
not
gonna
much
pull out-
space. About 10 feet.
I'm gonna pull out a wooden stake,
Mm-hmm.
cast light on it, and throw it into the tunnel so
Okay.
that he might have light down there.
Okay. Yeah, you pull out the stake, you illuminate it, and spike it down into the water, and you see it go down like a ball of light in this muddy water, and it sinks and down it goes into the archway, into the tunnel.
I think we just need to go the way that seems safest
Yeah, just
in terms of somewhere we can actually walk on.
Yeah.
Let's go. Amaya goes.
Okay. You walk ahead, the white water at your side, and you eventually reach an opening, an arch. There are pillars. Pardon me. It's kind of like an opening on your left with an initial pillar, and then it just goes. There's no more water this way. It's just an open expanse of brick. And it goes off into a narrowed archway at the end. It's just an open space.
Unless this thing can walk, I think we're safer on land.
Yeah.
Also, did anyone think that maybe actually it was friendly? We could have spoken to it.
No.
No,
Not this time.
not for a second, no.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely not.
Amaya's sad because she thinks Clayton's dead and she just wanted a friend to replace him.
Sentinel gives her a big hug.
Okay, well, it is.
Jelly bean.
It's getting.
I don't think that's appropriate right now.
It's well into the second hour at this point, you would estimate.
Jelly beans, baby.
So it's around 6, 7 o'clock at night, somewhere there.
I think we just got to keep
We
going.
can't turn back at this point. Because if we do, we've got to go back.
We've got to go back
We're
over
not
what
doing
we
that.
just came from.
So we're committed.
Oh, yeah. Down we go.
Let's go.
Okay, so you move
Maybe.
through.
Sorry.
No, carry on.
Maybe Clayton will meet us down there.
I don't know, kinda
Yeah,
like
I mean, at the
every-
end of the day, it might have opened up somewhere else, and it might have just been a busy, like a big current of water, ending up in something that's more chill, and he can swim out to the side and hang out.
At least it didn't look like it was a drop off an edge.
He'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
So we're not following the current
We
anymore.
can't.
We can't.
Unless we jump in.
The current just led into the wall, into a tunnel.
Cool. Never
Yeah, I'm
mind.
not getting in
Unless
no
you want to
water.
die.
Nah, I'm good. I mean,
Sure.
I could turn Ansel into a fish and then send him down, but
You could send him as a cat.
nah.
Turn him into an octopus.
It would take an hour, so it's not worth it. I could do
Right,
that.
come on then.
You
What's-
guys are in
Let's do
this open space. There's a couple of pillars. It's dripping water. The sound of rushing current behind you.
I'm gonna light up one of my torches.
Okay, just as you're about to do that, Freya, you hear whispering coming from ahead, very far away.
I stop people. Can I?
I'm just like mid-strike.
Can I understand any of it?
Roll a perception check. See if you can focus in on it.
Focusing it.
Freya's ears are going like this.
17.
You don't make out what they're saying. You can hear the sound of a male's voice. You think that they're talking with a Dustmere accent, but you can't make out what they're saying.
There's people.
Quite far away.
There's people speaking.
So ahead is through an archway, size of a normal door. You guys can't see much beyond that except the foot of another bridge that would go over potentially another a gully.
I'm tempted to say maybe I should go ahead because the people who are down here are realistically more likely to be syndicate, and I might be able to get away with.
Why'd you say that?
Oh yeah, hi. Wait, what?
What?
Clayton, he came across as well. Oh wait, fuck.
That was like some sort of like Pixar thing. It's like, no, find all along.
Oh my god. Just for the record, that was me fucking up. He's not actually doing it. Frey, you heard whispering ahead through an archway.
Clayton's back.
Yeah, yeah, unfortunately, he's not. Oh, I'm sad. And you're in a paved area that is mostly dry. And Frey, you've just heard this whispering up ahead. It sounds like maybe it's a Dustmere accent.
If it's a dust, my thought is the people who use these sewers are more often than not syndicate or syndicate affiliated. One would imagine, because we use the ones above. Can't imagine many people would come further down unless they were doing deep shit.
Well, unless it's whatever the Duke's up to.
But if the Duke's working with V family anyway,
That's true. It's up to you, but I don't know if you should go alone.
I'm not suggesting. I'm more.
Don't go as yourself because they all think you're dead. Oh, they think we're dead, so.
I was more suggesting if we
led
got
the
into
way.
trouble, or if I went up first, like if I was at the front rather
Oh, okay.
than
Yeah. That makes
Because
sense.
also I might be able to scope out and be like, no, they're definitely V family, everyone back the fuck up. Or they're just regular guys. And also if they're V family, I might be able to get a nice bit of blood on my rapier.
We're talking quiet.
Oh yeah,
It's all done with
This
a
is-
whisper.
yeah.
Stage
It is
whispers.
for the
Okay, so is anyone going with Sentinel?
I
We
will
were all
go.
going
We're all
as
going to
goes
some
at
of
the
the
front.
front.
I'll go right behind Sentinel, sort of
Should we
knowing,
at the front
being
of you?
from Dustmere.
Okay.
Okay,
I need you
Roll
in the
in
back.
roll stealth checks, everyone.
Can we go really slowly
Amaya,
so that I can try
Amaya,
and work out what he's
I
saying?
want you up with
as we get
Moxie.
closer?
Cool, I'm with Moxie.
At the back.
What are we doing still?
Oh, nearly a 20 minute.
I can't stealth today. Everyone has been shit.
Oh,
You don't even need the
you.
disadvantage. Mine's good.
Mine's good.
Okay,
You might not want to be with
Blue
Moxie.
this is against their passive.
Oh,
Stealth checks.
22.
9.
5.
Okay.
14 with disadvantage.
16.
7.
Okay.
What did Clayton roll?
I miss Clayton.
He rolled
He's dead.
5 burbles.
Fuck you.
Looking straight at a 19.
Okay. So you guys walking. Who rolled the lowest?
That was me.
So you are intent on listening, and as you get towards the archway and you start making out words, you're like, "Oh, I hear a word," and then you slip on a piece of like a bit of the snake skin that you saw before, swollen and slippery, and you hit the floor, and the voice stop.
Shit.
What are you guys doing? You can see through the archway at this point. It's into another gully. There is a bridge right after the archway. So if you were to go through the archway, you could immediately cross. It's that close. But it sounds like the voices were coming from over the other side.
I think we just stop for a second, be really quiet, and when they start talking again, we go. Yeah?
I don't know if that's going to happen, unfortunately.
No, it will.
Wait, are we in a bit of a room where we can spread out more?
Sure. Yeah, it's about 50 feet wide.
I look for a hiding
there's-
spot.
Yeah, there are some
Yeah.
pillars, some broken bits
Spread out
of
and
brick.
draw them in.
I'm gonna disguise self into some approximation of the guys that attacked us in the prison. The V family goons that attacked us in the prison. Just an approximation of them, because they're well dead. I well
Sure.
killed them.
Yeah.
I was hoping one of them was going to walk in and see himself.
Okay.
And I'm gonna keep. Everyone else can spread out. I'm gonna keep stealthing forward because my stealth's still pretty good.
Those are the humans, right? In the prison,
I think one was a
there is.
human, one might have been an orc.
Yeah, so
half
we can. Which one do you choose?
Walk.
Yeah, let's go orc.
Yeah, so you turned. It's quite. So the orcs.
Oh,
over
they're only
here are-
full. They're only full orcs, right?
Yeah,
full
they're
valves.
quite.
Full valves,
The
not
ones over here have very
semi-orcs.
pale skin for a typical orc that we would know. So it's quite a pale, sickly green.
I do know many orcs.
One big yellow tooth.
V family like thing on the jacket.
The crest, yeah, nice crest.
Nice crest, and I'm gonna keep stealthing forward a little bit.
Okay,
We'll see if I
is
can
everyone
see
else
them.
just hiding in here? You're hiding.
I'm waiting, like, just behind where the tunnel opens out with sword at the ready.
Okay, so you're hiding at the entrance.
I'm going to be kind of half hiding, but more making sure that Moxie's properly hiding, because Sentinel said to stay with Moxie.
Cool.
Is there like any?
Yeah, there are some pillars dotted around, and
I mean, I was more like, is there any like crates or anything? Would a crate look out of place? in this?
no, you could probably.
Yourself into a crate.
If it was battered and old and wet, then
Yes.
yeah.
So I'm gonna with minor illusion. I can make a 5-foot cube object. So I'm gonna
Amazing.
make
You're
a
gonna hide in it.
Yeah, and
Metal
just
Gear
hide
Solid
in it.
style.
What's that game that uses the mod of Counter-Strike? And you can hide as bananas and stuff.
I think that's cool. Prop hunting.
Prop
It's
hunting,
prop
yeah.
hunting.
I did that in the game. Fresney.
Okay, so there's a crate. It appears it's quite. I mean, 5 foot by 5 foot is a pretty big crate.
Yeah.
But it's old, rusted,
Amaya
slimy.
looks around and is like, fuck, I've lost Moxie.
Oh, if it's 5 foot, could I hide behind the crate? Because that'll.
Yes, you can.
Everyone gets in the crate.
So I'm inside it.
Freya?
And then, yeah.
I'm like, there were pillars, right? Hide behind a pillar.
Hide a pillar. Yeah, there's another one if you want that.
No, I'm standing in front of the crate looking really fucking confused.
Okay, everyone else roll stealth. And Maya's just standing
Do you want me
up.
to roll
Am I-
stuff now, or
I'm
do you want me to do
inside
that
the
in a
crate.
minute?
Yeah, go for it.
Move.
Oh my god!
Do we need more
That's
stealth?
insane.
Did you say roll
For those of you
sorry?
hiding, yeah, you roll
Oh,
a stealth
I'm
check.
just kind of half hiding.
Then don't bother, yeah, if you're not hiding.
Oh no.
So I
Not
get
fully.
advantage because of my crate.
Amaya's got really confused, so
Boxy's the
I mean,
crate.
do I get advantage because of my brilliant crate idea?
You are, I mean, I would say, yeah, roll a stealth check, but it will be easy for you to be fully obscured.
Cool. Yeah, that's better. 18. That's
Yeah.
I mean, I hear you saying that, but it's already
What'd you
too
get?
late
Okay,
because I've
fair
not
enough.
hidden anyway.
3, nice.
Oh my god.
Hey!
Oh my god.
Are you rolling the right dice? Like, you've not got a
It's a
D3.
D4. Oh, you're D3.
It started so well, didn't it?
15.
Normally.
What'd you get, Aura?
3 as well.
Oh, man.
Well, I don't know if my 15 matters anymore,
Nice,
but
nice.
Or my 15.
Yeah, okay.
How did Clayton
Oh, well,
do?
yeah. Oh.
Too soon.
Okay, so you guys are hiding, and Amaya's not.
you're just stood out in the open.
Oh, no, I'm like next to the
You're
crate.
next to the crate at casual.
You move out through the archway, and you see across from you. So there's the bridge, and over the other side is a step down. So it's actually below the wall of the gully that you would have to cross. And down there you can see just poked embers of a fire. It's barely any light. And there are 3 people around it, and they're looking around. And one of them has moved up to the other side of the bridge, and his eyes land on you. You're at a 15, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and his eyes land on you. He's a human. He's wearing dark leathers. And he's got scraped hair to the side. They're all humans and half-elves that you can see.
Has he got any...
He doesn't say anything. He just looks at you. He's any crests or anything? Is that what you're going to ask? No, he's just wearing dark leathers.
I'm panicking.
He takes a couple of steps up, and you see him in his full form. He stands the other side of the gully, looking at you. Hello.
Oh, yeah.
What's fucking V family doing down here?
Don't know, I just go around fucking told.
How many of you are there?
2. One of well, me and the other one. Other one fell down the fucking river.
So it's just you.
Yeah.
Roll a deception check.
And you're just stood there.
We need new dice. Everyone needs new dice.
Jesus.
It's a 7.
That's funny, because could have sworn I had more people back there.
Sounds like you're fucking hearing things, mate. He's getting all these checks.
He looks around and he goes, and they all stand around the fire. They're all wearing the same dark leathers, bit patchworked.
3 of them.
Yeah, 3 others. There's 2 half-elves and another human. Tell us the truth, and maybe we won't kill you.
No, I'm not gonna go. Because what I was gonna do was, well, it's a shame that you can't. That your ears are fucking damaged because they're not gonna be any better after this. And on the point, is it within 60 feet where the other 2 are?
Let me have a look. In fact, I could just show you, I guess.
Where am I?
So you are here, other side of the bridge.
Where's the crate?
Yeah, where's my crate?
Is it a crate or a box?
Well, you're all that way.
And there's your boy, and you guys are all in here.
Oh, so we're on.
Yeah.
I was hiding just behind the door.
How far's 60 feet? Can someone count me 60 feet?
Oh yeah, that's
my
within.
character already.
Oh,
Oh.
she's
Yeah,
here.
1,
Oh.
2, 1,
Where-
2,
oh,
3,
where's Freya?
6.
Okay.
1, 2, 3,
Just
4,
with you.
5,
Oh, she's behind a pillar.
I
somewhere.
just need to be within 10 feet of them. It's a 10-foot radius.
Oh, it's a 10-foot radius. Oh, okay. So yeah, you can hit those two. But...
Yeah, I didn't want to hit. I wouldn't hit all 3.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, you can hit those two. Yeah,
Sick.
Easy.
Am I going to hear this go off?
Yeah.
100.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone is going to hear this go off.
It's a
horrible
loud
snake
ringing
monsters.
noise that is painfully intense.
Horrible snake
If I
monsters
hear
gonna
I hear this go off, I'm ducking around that corner
Just put my Clayton
and
anyway.
firing.
You're a disgrace.
Okay.
He was my first friend outside of other stuff.
Can I do my shatter out?
We'll roll initiative,
pulled
but
us into
you
this
get to do
bullshit.
that first.
Oh yeah, to be
Thank
fair, this is
you.
his fault. Maybe I'm slightly less mad. What did you say, sorry?
Roll initiative.
Do I have
Oh,
to?
that was an exit.
Yep.
What's the initiative of the crate?
7.
Initiative of a crate.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, for the love of God. I hate this dice.
Roll for these
Excuse me.
3 boys.
Jesus. That was just water. That was a water burp.
Nice.
Podcast is disgusting.
We're in a sewer. Okay, we're running Rome.
20 to 25.
20!
Very nice.
A dirty, dirty 20, just like Clayton and all that shit.
Oh, he's in the shit.
He literally is.
Literally.
Okay.
Shit.
15 to 20.
16.
17.
Okay, so we got a
The muscle.
16 for muscle 1.
No.
17. There we go. These guys got...
Are we calling you muscle 1 and muscle 2? Because,
Yeah, please do.
Because one of you has 1 muscle and the other has 2 muscles.
2 whole muscles?
Yes.
How do you do that?
What's your strength, Eugene?
Need to get some more of these.
I think it's 9.
10, 15?
You are stronger than me.
Oh no, 8.
14.
Oh, yeah, just as strong as you.
Yeah.
No, 12.
We should arm wrestle one day.
Numbers.
See who wins.
I said all of them.
I'm
We're
on.
both going to end
Mine's
up
still up
with
there.
an injury.
Oh, yeah, for the ages. Fucking never
miserable.
ends.
It's just
Fire,
whenever
it's a shame we can't have our
Until
DMC
evenly
14.
matched.
It's a shame we couldn't have our DMC today.
Oh, God,
It would have been
fuck.
very funny.
I know. It would have been.
And Freya?
12.
We could do it in the
We
fight.
could do it now.
We could do it in the fight if you want. I think it would be very funny to talk about during the fight.
And 5 to 10?
9.
Aww.
Thanks. Put me so
And-
far away from my friends.
That's a 1.
The last boy.
Get out of there now.
I'll get him.
Okay,
Slow boy.
so Sentinel, roll that attack, or is it a saving
It's a
throw?
saving throw, bitch.
What am I rolling?
I don't know. Constitution.
17.
For both of them.
Oh no, one of them. I thought you were attacking the first guy.
No, I'm attacking these two.
Natural 20.
Oh, they still take half.
I like the sound of that many dice.
That is, so it's 10, so they take 5 points
Okay.
of thunder damage.
5 points of thunder damage.
Oh no.
The sound of it it hits the water, sprays up over the
Also-
gully.
Maybe Clayton will know
So
where
you've
we are
got-
now.
Got Bow Boy. Takes, how much is it? 5?
Yeah. Also, point of order, a non-magical object that isn't being warded or carried also takes the damage if it's in the spell's area, so anything that's in that area is taking
Damage.
the
Okay.
full, I would imagine, of 10.
Yeah, so their fire gets obliterated as well. Ash and the last of the glowing embers go everywhere. The 2 humans are pretty much blind at this point now.
Oh, yes.
So that's the one in front of you and the other red guy. Oh, I'm missing a dude. Oh, there's
No, you're not. It's
No, you're
fine.
not.
There's only
No,
3.
There's 4 of them.
I mean, you're
Put this
missing
guy
Clay-
by the fire, please.
You're missing Clayton.
So did you say you want him like here?
I want him by the fire,
Oh, if he's by
please.
the fire, then he also needs to roll a save.
Fuck. Natural 1.
He takes 10.
Very nice.
Thank you very much.
10. Okay. So you see the damage that it does. The guy who was just hit then takes the full brunt and spins backwards and just about keeps his footing. All their clothes, the leathers flapping, and the sound of this echoes through the chamber. Okay. Sentinel.
Yeah. Now the debate is, we're going to take a short rest after this, because then I'll get my pack slots back. Might be fucking useful, but I think for now, I'm just going to cast... let's just do that. I'm going to cast just an Eldritch Blast at the fucker in front of me.
Okay. So he is technically blind.
That's nice.
So I'm pretty sure you get to attack him with advantage.
Even if it's ranged?
Yeah, I'm just going to check.
Fails any ability check that requires sight. Attack rolls against have advantage, and the creature attack rolls have disadvantage.
Yes.
So I do have advantage.
You have advantage. He has disadvantage. Oh dear.
Oh, what a shame for you. I'm 17.
It's a hit.
Yeah.
That hits.
Cool. That's rad. That's 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
To red to 5, yeah? Very nice round of damage there. That's 25 points total. Well, I guess it was the surprise as well. Okay.
Surprise.
First, I didn't roll initiative for the last guy.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Oh, he rolls at trash.
Woohoo!
6. Oh, just put him before him, just before my other things. Okay.
After a wire, actually.
Sure. First guy is up. The guy red number 2, which is opposite Sentinel. He's gonna get out a torch because he can't see shit.
Pussy ass bitch!
So he
They could be good.
is gonna take up torch. He lights it, flares in your vision, and then he's gonna use a bonus action to dash back to these guys. So his movement is 30 feet as far as he can towards his mates.
They're grouping up. How
This is
nice
gonna be-
of them.
This is going to be fun if it works.
Okay, second guy, his go, Archer Boy. He is going to run up the stairs. So if you take away from me,
So
up the steps.
this way?
Yeah, that's right.
So
3,
annoyed you did
4.
that.
Alright.
You'll find out later.
So that's yeah.
And then as far back as he can, maybe like 10 feet back, tops.
So this is now another level. Right?
This is upper level, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And then he's going to take a shot with his hand crossbow at Sentinel. So it is 14 hits, and that is no, he doesn't have advantage because the other boy moved anyway. Okay. That is 8 points of piercing damage.
Fun.
I rolled really well. The crossbow bolt flies through the air, strikes the arm that you just cast Eldritch Blast with, and you're shocked by the accuracy of the hit. Okay, next up is Moxie.
Okay. Oh, if only. No, okay. I'm gonna. Can I see this dude from where I am?
You'd have to come out probably on her right, on Sentinel's right shoulder.
Okay.
D-crate.
All right, I will pop out of my crate then,
Deep crate.
like Solid Snake style, and yeah, I guess I'll go. Yeah, so I'll go to the.
Yeah, to the far side of the gully.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll get line of sight from there.
Sweet. He's got his torch up, hasn't he? So we don't get.
No
advantage.
longer. Yeah, no more advantage.
That's a shame.
Wimps.
He's smart.
Stupid.
You guys are level 3 now. I'm playing normal people.
We're definitely not gonna.
That's
Definitely not gonna do that, right? Okie dokie.
What are you doing?
Just heard what you just
Yeah.
said. I'm fully
gutted.
erect.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, cool. Right, I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna pull out my wand and shoot and fire off a ray of sickness at the closest red dude.
Very nice.
Oh, I've got that spell.
Roll that attack.
Not great. 13.
That hits. Just.
Phew. Okay, so that is 2d8, and he also has to take a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, what's the DC?
14.
That's a fail. That's a 9.
Cool. So he's now poisoned until the end of my next turn. And that is
Tasty.
11 poison damage.
Very nice. So poisoned until the end of your next go. If you get that one.
Point of order.
Yes. Sorry, total damage, Will?
11.
11 damage. Very nice. Ooh, that hurt him a lot. Yes.
Rules as written, familiars have their own initiative rolls.
I'm happy with him working on yours.
Cool,
I think it's
fine.
easier because we've got 2.
Fine.
Yeah.
Just wanted to check.
Yes.
Zeal will be getting active.
It's a lot of bookkeeping otherwise. So.
That's fine.
Okay. Next up is Eugene.
Come on, buddies.
I'm going to move forward a bit.
Squad. D-crate also.
I was just
Climb over
behind
the
the
invisible
crate.
crate.
I'm going to stand here and be like, oh no.
So,
Put this down because I can't see at all.
yes.
Oh, sorry, I thought you
I was
going
going to ask Moxie, does that mean that he gets disadvantage on all of his attacks? Poison.
Poisons
I think it
conditions,
is.
so I believe it's attacks as well.
Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability
Yeah.
checks.
Thought so.
Yeah.
Nice.
Not saves, unfortunately.
Cool, so I put some this really black chewing gum into my mouth and start chewing. And I blow a bubble, which goes all the way over here, and I cast grease.
Very nice. Okay, so this big balloon, inflates in front of Eugene, floats across the gully,
It's sort of like
drifts.
cola-y, almondy sort of smell.
Nice smell for once in the sewers, and then it reaches above where the fire used to be, in the middle of all of these boys, and
Covers them with Dr.
grease.
Pepper.
Do they have to roll a save, or is it on their go?
No, they have to on now as well, so
Okay.
Dex 14.
And is that 3 of them, or what's
No,
the
I can
range?
only get 2.
Just
It's
2.
10, so I put it... Actually, I'll put it basically on him,
Yeah.
so it's 10 foot that... No, it'll just be there to there.
Okay, cool. You want to draw it on?
Yeah, can do.
Take maybe a blue is probably best, or a red. Do red.
Like blue, red, or green.
I would do red.
Surprise me.
Okay, they are on a roll their saves. Oh, that's a natural 2 for that one. Was it with deck saves?
Yes.
There's a 12 and a 4.
That
Cool.
will both fail.
Yeah. 14.
Okay, and what happens?
You fall prone.
Nice. They are both prone. If you can pop them on their sides.
Backs on the butts.
Butts. Very nice. Is that the end of your go?
I'm gonna back up a bit. That'll do.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah, back up. Okay, Aura, you're up.
Cool. I'm coming in 5, 10 onto the bridge.
Sure.
Uh,
Oh no.
It's like you're about to get your ass butt.
I don't think I can quite hit the range guy.
But can you hit the other 3?
Potentially.
Yeah!
I'll go for the guy that stood up first, because if I hit him, I can hit the range guy. If it works.
What are you doing?
You're going to see the shadows pull around the arm, and you'll see the streak of smoke with the different coloured flashes of lightning in there, and I'm going to cast a Chaos Bolt.
Nice. No, dude. What did you roll?
2.
Oh,
6.
man. The screech of this thing is something that you guys remember from the first time you cast it, and it flies across the open space, just misses the front guy and streaks over the 2 who are prone, hits the wall in a flash of different colours. Oh, unlucky
If I'd
dude.
rolled duplicates on double 8s, I could have bounced it to another target as well.
Eugene's now thinking about the birds and just thinking justice.
Okay, nice. Freya, you're up.
Good try.
Do shatter again.
I am thinking about it. Sure, yeah. I'm gonna move forwards because I'm super far away.
Where to?
Just like so I can see them.
There?
And
We'd be screwed if they had an AoE.
Oh god.
I think I am.
We have AoEs, they're fucked.
I think I am actually gonna do shatter again.
Yes!
Directly on these guys. So
Roll it.
What's
Do it.
What's the range of area of
It's a
shatter?
10-foot radius.
So
So you
both
wouldn't
of
be
them,
able to
right?
get
Yeah,
poisoned.
only
Yeah.
just here.
Or, well, I suppose you might be able to wipe out the other guy because he'll probably, you might be able to do more damage to the other guy because he's got just. Oh no, it's not on.
It's not scared, unfortunately.
It normally.
Yeah.
It's just floating. 1 second.
For shatter.
1 second. Yep.
Do you want me to get Shatter up?
I got it. Yeah. You need to do a Constitution saving throw.
Which one are you targeting?
Those two guys.
The two prone boys. Zom and red one.
3d8.
As a 19 and an 8.
Well, one of them fails.
Okay.
No,
Lion,
it takes half.
Yeah.
Very nice.
3d8, right?
Yeah.
Are they okay?
Damn. Is it thunder or is it you choose? Oh, nice.
9.
Cool. For the total.
Hang on. Wait, let me just see if I can do an extra thing. Yeah, it's thunder, and it's half on success.
Cool.
It destroys stuff.
So anything. Can it destroy. Oh no, it's being held. I was going to say,
The
can it
torch.
destroy his torch?
Yeah, the
Dick
fire
on
was, I
him.
guess, the only thing.
I mean, I could just maximize it.
I mean, you could, it'd be fun.
But it would use my channel divinity.
But
We
when do you
to
get
rest
it?
after this?
Are you getting. Is it on a short or a long?
Probably. Oh, it's short.
Oh, we're
nice.
taking a short rest after this.
I'm
cracking.
absolutely going to maximize the damage
Sick.
on that.
I can do my other
What
back
happens when you
slot.
do it?
So it's going to be 888,
Fuck.
24 damage.
Is it just maxed?
Yeah.
And it's 3d8?
Yep.
Fucking hell.
Just accept the duty.
So
kill them.
Okay. What does it look like?
And then is it still
And
half?
how do you want to kill those two that are
But is it still half for the other guy? For the guy who
Yeah,
succeeded?
possibly. So only
Okay.
14 damage for him.
But does he still die?
Yeah.
Yay!
So it's a sudden, loud, ringing noise. It's just noise. So
Who's
it's
making
like,
so much noise?
So
So loud.
Freya steps. Yeah, I mean, you'll call it, you got line of sight. Freya steps forward into Moxie's space, and you see in the darkness it's much clearer than in the other times you've seen it cast. And between her fingers there's like the flash of static, and it's like this orb, right, that flies across and shatters, I think it is, or.
It doesn't say that, but sure.
Sure, let's do it. And it's like it builds for a brief moment and flies across and increases in size as it flies over the gully, and it hits this ball lightning where the fire was already shattered, and this eruption of thunder and the blue flash of thunder and lightning. The two guys, one of them gets smashed into the water, his body starts floating down the other side, the other one gets catapulted off his side into the wall and into the side.
Brutal.
They are dead.
Oh my god, my murderer.
Well, you already were after you killed
okay.
them.
Do you want to go save those?
Yeah.
Do you want to go save those ones?
No, I'm angry because of thingy.
Okay, the guy at the front who spoke to you, he drops the torch and his knife, and he just puts his hands up, and the other guy does the same.
Oh damn it! I was gonna do something really cool.
It's not their go, so it is a Maya's go.
Technically, you can still
So,
can still
it'd
do
be
it.
Brutal, but
but
you could.
he's not dropped his torch yet, but you see the horror on his face. But yes, you're going.
I bet they're nice. That's the bad thing. We didn't talk to them really.
Okay, I'm gonna. Can I walk forward 30 feet, like nudge her on the shoulder to be like, let me pass, please? So, hold on, I would say so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can I stand on the bridge?
It's fine, yeah.
I'm gonna take out my half Molotov cocktail and say to him, put down your fucking weapons and speak to us. Peacefully.
Have you lit it?
No, I was going to throw it at the torch so it
okay.
explodes when it hits the torch, but then they
Okay.
surrendered, like...
Roll an intimidation check with advantage.
This is where we find out I fucked up.
He did say, if you don't tell us the truth, we won't kill you. So he did threaten
Yeah,
you.
he did threaten me.
So that's 19.
I mean, yeah, like,
It was a bit sad. Before.
yeah, they roll real well as well. So, yeah, they do what I said. He drops the torch and he drops the knife, and then the guy up top puts the crossbow down, and they both stand there with their hands up.
I'm going to keep a hold of it and then be like, go sit on the steps. Now.
He does what you say. He goes.
Naughty step.
He goes. He walks.
Think about what you've done.
Right, guys, should we talk to them?
Is there a stool like?
Well,
yeah. I knew you'd say that. Is there like a like chair or a stool like around the campfire?
Oh no!
No, we destroyed those.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say. Oh yeah, good point.
We obliterated a lot of stuff.
So you guys, if you're walking across, you see the two bodies. One's a woman, the other one's a human. So a woman half elf and a human male. And the guy who spoke to you he sits on the step. The other one joins him, and they're just standing there with their hands up, looking at you.
There seems to have been some sort of miscommunication.
He looks over at his dead mates. What the fuck?
You said
threatened
you'd
to kill
us.
me.
Well, you thought it was just her.
We're in the sewers. We're in the tunnels. What do you want?
What do you want? Why are you here?
I'm not even gonna make you roll. We're sent down.
By who?
Duncan.
Duncan the douchebag.
The one with the crossbow glares at you. We're here to kill whatever's been taking keys and luring our kids down from the stubs.
Oh,
That's morally good.
that's very nice of you.
Says it right here, guys.
I mean, you didn't do anything. You didn't obliterate anyone.
No, but I feel
well, yeah, they're dead. Yeah.
I escalated that.
I just made him fall over. You
I don't know my own power.
Did you say that?
Yeah.
Because they're pretty terrified of all of you guys.
Like,
Especially Freya.
I'm sorry?
she's actually quite harmless. If you're on the right side of her.
Look, can you let us go? I'm Dolan. This is Pitya.
What? Pitya. No.
Have you found anything at all?
Bodies. Pitya, Dolan's a half-elf, Pitya's the human. He's a very reedy guy with long, sort of lanky hair. Dolan is short with cropped brown hair. Pitya looks up and he says, the human, he says, "Yeah, bunch of keys here and there. Bodies."
What are keys? What are you talking about?
Kids have been drugged out there, taking keys.
Keys? Are you saying keys?
Keys,
As in, like, to unlock a door?
yeah,
Okay.
that's what keys do.
I know what keys do, I'm not that dumb.
Why'd they be taking keys?
Dunno. We're more here for the kids. We protect our own in the stubs.
When did this start happening? Is that an intelligent question to ask?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
A month ago, maybe 2. Tops.
And what happens? Do they
Fucking Crin's dead.
I tap him on the shoulder and say, there. Oh my God. Without laughing, this is not a my laughing. I just recently lost a friend too.
Yeah.
I did! Like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah. Well. All I've got left now is the biles. And when he says that, Dolan elbows him in the arm.
The biles and what?
He said the biles.
And?
Because he's fucking nuts.
Yeah, well, so am I, so you better fucking tell me what the and was.
I don't fucking know.
Is
I'm not a
so one of them
hardcore
is
chef.
brainwashed.
She's a hardcore chef.
Yeah.
So,
The
yeah.
other one is fine.
Chef by day, interrogate.
That's the one that. The one that's not hurt. Is it him that said the Biles?
Yes. Well, the Pitier said to Biles. The other guy who's been quiet, the one with the crossbow.
What do you know about what the Biles is involved in with this?
He, I don't know what he's involved with, but he's just going to save us. That's all I know.
Fucking hell.
Can I cast detect magic against the ritual?
Sure.
So whilst they do it.
So you start
Well, that's
casting
gonna be dark.
the ritual. Let's go. We'll follow in his footsteps, we promise.
I just hold up a hand, just say, wait. Well, I don't say wait, I just hold up a hand, just so.
To them.
Yeah.
We'll tell you when you can leave. Just bear with us. It'll only be another few minutes.
When did you first hear the word of Debiles?
And Dolan stands up and he's like, he's been fucking prattling on about it for a few days. Maybe a week.
Where were you a week ago?
I don't know, we were working.
Where?
Just around.
That's
We do jobs for Duncan. All over the sea.
Do you remember where you were the day? A specific day? Surely that would stick out in your mind.
Pitier starts looking a little bit like upset. Not at what happened, but like frustrated and a bit like angry at the situation.
Can I divine sense?
Sure. How many times can you do that?
3.
Okay.
This is my third one. I want to particularly focus on the guy that's banging on about the Biles.
And this shows good, evil,
Um,
undead.
anything affected by how it's felt, celestial fiend or undead. Because Eugene told us something.
Yeah, I
You
told
said-
you about the strands.
And you said it was illusion magic.
Yes.
And illusion and mind control. I don't know if that's in Aura's mind, like illusion is physical changes rather than that. And wondering if this guy's not what he looks like.
Okay, yeah. And you just cast it, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't emanate anything in particular, but for the first time, you're actually seeing the threads yourself, except it's slightly different. You detect an evil essence from around, almost like it's coming from them from somewhere else. You see the threads.
It's like a tube.
As it's almost like the smoke passing through a laser, that kind of thing. You see it for a moment, but it's not as clear as Eugene because he's detecting the magic itself. You're detecting the intent within that magic, and for a moment you see it, but not from him, from the actual threads that's coming from his head.
There's something evil in those threads that connects them. I can't explain it. It's like smoke around it.
The Pitier stands up and he's like, "You don't like the Biles one bit, do you? You're lying to me. You've been lying to me for weeks." And Dolan's like, "Oh, fuck's sake." What was your question?
Would Aura see if Dolan also had the Teletubby thing?
Yeah, he didn't seem to have one.
Wicked. That's how we're going to refer to
Where-
it now.
The evil
Where's he?
Teletubbies.
It's the
Do you know where he's been?
Dolan, you're asking?
Yeah.
He stands up off the steps and takes a couple of steps away from Pity. He's like, nah, he's just been working with us. You fucking calm down, you idiot. And Pity's like, none of you lot see it, do you?
See what?
What do you see?
You don't get it.
If you can tell us, then we might.
He takes out a knife.
I hold up my... oh, never mind.
Okay.
You said it first, so I wouldn't have done that then.
What?
But I was about to say I'll hold up my hand just to try to get him to calm this guy down, but if he's already drawn a knife, I don't think I would have bothered.
Oh, okay.
You, all these shadows sort of clump in around him as soon as he draws a knife. And you see, like, the veins and arteries on his face turning black.
Okay, we're going to do roll against his initiative to see if he acts before you do. So we'll do an initiative roll. Oh, man. I rolled really well.
I roll pretty well as well.
No, I got a natural 20 for... where are we?
Pretty well.
22.
19.
So what are you casting?
He needs to make a Constitution saving throw, and I'm casting Ray of Sickness.
Okay.
Love that spell.
So
I have it as well.
as the shadows coalesce around him and creep up his body and around his chin, he steps forward, and he goes to stab Dolan in the shoulder.
Drop!
Can I cast command, please?
Yeah, he missed. As you cast command. Does he roll a save? Is it a wisdom, right?
Yes.
Oh, he failed. So just as he's about to stab, he drops the knife and he watches it hit the ground, and then the sickness takes him like, ah!
Con save, please. DC, I think it's 12. Yeah.
That's an 11.
Okay. He takes
Jesus.
8 points of poison damage. And he's poisoned until the end of his next turn. Oh,
Okay.
in my next turn.
Okay, he's poisoned. And he drops to one knee.
You should think about where he's been quickly.
He's not well. I don't understand. He's just been like this. Not this bad, but
Has he been hanging out around any street preachers? Has he got any kids?
yeah, but
Has his kids gone missing?
no, not that I know of. What's happening to him? Do you know about this?
Not enough.
Dolan kicks the knife away from him and like presses him up against the wall and just like starts clapping him around the head, like trying to get him to come to senses.
Get him home, get him away from the rest of his family. Try and just not let him out too much. He might be a danger, but he's not gonna. The only people he's not gonna hurt himself. He's not gonna die from being a bit weird. Hopefully we can fix it.
That's a relief for all of us.
And hopefully we can fix it.
And if you're worried, I'll take out the manacles and chuck them to him.
He catches them. Does it have a key? Do these have a key? They probably, they probably do. The keys in the lock or something if they're just standard manacles.
Yeah,
So.
it comes with one key.
He's like, no, that's actually a pretty good idea. And he claps him around the guy's wrists. And Pity is like, he's just really out of it, really confused, and now he's poisoned and all over the place.
Get him home, get him to bed, get him to sleep in.
Are you still an orc? You took a lot of damage.
I would have
Yeah.
dropped it anyway when we started fighting.
I hold up my finger again because I do want to check this guy out before he goes off.
Yep, sure.
Actually, if I dropped it when they started fighting, does their demeanour change towards me at all?
Not since the fight.
Okay.
I think that kind of overrode it. What were you going to do, Eugene?
Just waiting for my detect magic to...
Yeah, it was a
Finish
10-minute
it.
thing,
Yeah.
right? So yeah, it probably comes around right now. You're doing the final parts of the preparation, and then your sight blooms.
I want to see if it's now kind of more on this level or if it's still deeper, because obviously we're a lot further down than we were previously.
Sure. So from Pythia's head
I sort of go up to him. I'll just hold still for a moment, please.
So you guys
staring
are
intently.
so you've crossed over the gully. The water's not as crazy as it was in the previous room, and you're in this set bit down next to the gully. And if you were to have the water on your back facing these guys, the green spiral of thread comes off his head and it goes left down the gully. And down straight, and it seems like it's at this level, and it's not moving that much anymore.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
You know what
that's
this is?
not back where that creature was, is it?
No, so that's actually the last you saw it was behind you. Now,
Okay,
in that orientation, it would be behind you. So he locks the manacles, and he looks over at you guys, and he's like, "I shouldn't have threatened you. But it's just the way it goes, right?"
We overreacted, and that's just the way it goes, right?
I'm sorry about your friends.
Yeah, me too. But it's a messy game.
Were either of them interested in Debals like him?
Grin was. Don't matter no more.
Which one's that? Is that the one in the water or the one outside? Sorry. I'm really sorry. I just need to know.
I didn't realise one of them went in the water.
Do you know anything about that horrid creature that lurks in the depths of the water?
What are you talking about?
Don't go
Which
that way.
Which way did you guys come in?
Stubbs entrance.
Oh, right.
Maybe don't go back that way.
Yeah, go
Have
back
a
out the
point
way
behind
you came.
us.
Yeah, go back the way you came.
Don't
That
go
is the way I
through
came.
I'll go the other way then.
How
There is no
how
other
quiet would you say you move? With the I mean that the
I'll
chains
manage.
might
Don't worry
rattle
about
a
me. You
tad.
just, if you let me go,
Wait
let me
here.
go.
Let him go.
Let
Yeah.
them go.
Let them go.
They're gonna die.
They are gonna die.
Thanks for not killing me.
You're
If you're looking for work, come to the dusty rascal.
Here's my
we're now
card.
the
down-
rusty dastardly.
The dusty rascal, because we're now down 2 men.
Yeah.
And with power like that, you could earn some good money. Mm-hmm. And he walks off.
Well, I suppose thank you for not killing me.
Well, to be honest, I might be looking for you guys to come do some work for us at some point.
Maybe.
I'll keep you in mind.
He walks off. He crosses the river and up through the archway that you guys came in.
You know
Good luck.
those strands that I saw coming off those poor children. They're on this level. We're not far off now. It was deeper before, but it's here somewhere. And I point out roughly in the direction I saw them going.
As they've walked away, I go to where their fire was, and it's just I kick the flames. Fuck.
These rooms.
Up there are, yeah.
Oh, okay, they're upstairs.
Yeah.
Should we?
Eugene will have pointed in the direction
Yeah.
that I said to you guys. So
Have a quick rest.
This might be the last time we get to have a rest.
Yeah,
It's
I think
close.
we find somewhere where we can put our backs to a wall, and if we use one of the rooms, could set a trap in the doorway, just in case.
are you guys just resting for an hour? Taking a short rest?
Yes.
That's kind of all we need, 'cause I think I'm the only
Yeah.
one who got hurt.
I've
And
got-
I get my spell. I get my one slot. How many slots is everyone
I
there?
don't, but I still have 4 slots.
I get a slot back as
Well,
well.
I've got 2, so I'm alright.
I can do it at any time. I can just sacrifice my sorcery points to get one of my spells back.
I have no spells and I have my hit
It's
points.
simpler,
everyone's
right?
good.
Yeah,
Right,
It
okay.
is totally.
So
where are
simple.
you going to hold up? There's a couple of empty rooms that you'll have
Yeah,
found. There's where they had their fire next to the gully.
Empty rooms.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can stay on watch, by the way, because I don't need to rest.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, for the sake of brevity, it's an hour. You can take. You can look out for an hour, but as long as you sit doing very menial or minimal stuff for an hour, you can take your short rest. Roll some hit dice if you want to roll hit dice.
Hit dice.
I'm literally just going to be flicking through my book and just listening.
Nice. Yeah. You're just remembering a place that doesn't smell like crap.
Yeah.
I send Zeal over to Moxie and just be like, shoo.
Zeal, do you want to play with Ansel?
He looks at you, and the Sentinel hears, I said if she asked me this again, I'm gonna. It sort of like squints in a weird smile that a squirrel could do, like, He walks over to the cat and sort of like sniffs him.
Yeah, Ansel sniffs back.
And he like pets it with a very rigid like.
Yeah, he does like that weird like. I think like rubs himself up against.
He just knocks Zeal over. just rubs up against him. He's like.
Poor thing.
Okay.
Sentinel's like straight up like sulking in a corner.
Oh, I mean, I'm also sulking in a corner. Separate.
It was brutal.
We're just sitting in corners
It was
like.
so brutal.
Oh my god.
I'll just touch him.
You sit down and Kate sat next to you.
They did threaten you guys though.
I'll just.
Yeah, but she's still having a crisis over
Yeah,
it.
no, I get it.
I wasn't even threatened. I
You
just
just
did
go
it.
in.
I just.
It's like it's happening all over again.
Oh.
I'm just gonna touch a
I only made them fall over. I'm alright.
What are you doing? Sorry?
I'm just gonna touch a point on the floor in the middle of the room and cast light, so I know it'll have worn off on the stake that I threw after.
Yeah, sure. So you have a room. It's
I'll set
not
the trap in the door for an hour.
Yep, sure. And you know, I won't make roll any checks for this for the hour. It goes by, no problem. The end comes. The hour passes. You disarm the trap and pack it up. Everything is unchanged. There's the body that was by the wall is still there.
Brain on the wall.
But all you hear is the rushing of water, the dripping, and a slightly more echoing sound down towards where the gully goes, where Eugene pointed out as a possible location.
Before we go, I go up to a sentinel. These always help me feel better when I feel down, and I pass you a like a red sort of like mini sort of Godstopper type sweet.
Thanks, you. I take it and
It tastes of cinnamon.
oh, delicious.
So are you guys moving down the gully?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I like towards the end of the short rest, could I have started doing detect magic ritual casting?
Yeah. So as it ends, you have your 10 minutes. Yeah. Okay.
Then once we go, then I've got that.
Yeah, absolutely. So you see these threads now, and as you move down the gully, you notice that actually the gully must have been on a slope, and you're walking up it because the water is getting lower. And the further you move, another 50 feet, 60 feet, the water goes shallower. The threads that you see, more of them peel in from places and join. There's a few of them now just shifting gently, faintly, but still that sort of green spider silk on the air. How are you guys moving? As you walk on
Quietly.
ahead, you do eventually, with your 60 feet of dark vision, you see a large archway about 30 feet high. So if you're all walking stealthily and moving stealthily, roll stealth checks for me.
Natural 20.
Very nice.
18.
18. Natural 20. What was your total?
22.
22.
15.
15.
10.
10.
5.
7.
It's getting better, right?
7 as well.
Okay, so that's not too bad. You just made it. Or maybe. As you walk into the edge of this gully, where it's become so shallow that the water's lapping gently up against where it spills out into the opening. And ahead of you is a huge circular room that you would have seen on the map at the beginning. There are pillars through the centre. Above you, very faint light trickles in from a number of grates that are buried in the crevices of this domed roof where it joins the walls. And they cast a dim light over a pool in the middle. White water bubbling, spilling over. Chains hang wet over the space from the ceiling, draped with ribbons of rotting skin. The same that you saw when you first opened that trap door.
This is a family show. Well, it's not, but...
To the right of your entrance is a cage the size of a small humanoid, and draped over that, like cloth to obscure what might lie within, is more of this skin.
Or he's just going to start setting the trap.
So you guys are at the opening now. It's about 30 foot high, 20 foot wide opening. It's where you've literally the gully ends and you're there at the opening.
We're moving like 10 feet and just like in a space just set at one of the traps, and if something comes out and starts a fight, it's there to try and kite it over it and trap it.
Okay. As
action to set.
Sure. As Aura sets the trap, those of you listening with a passive perception, or if you're all listening, then you can roll perceptions, I guess. Anyone who got more than a 13?
Oh.
I got 13 on the
Do I
dot.
get
Does
my
that count?
passive if I rolled really shit?
Get out of jail free card.
You hear a melodic, sort of lyrical language. Does anyone speak Canter, which is Sylvan?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let me double check.
You do. I'm pretty.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's a Basilman.
No,
Basilman.
Oh, sorry. My
no
mistake.
one did Sylvan.
I don't think you did. So you all just hear a very melodic language, but it's been spoken through rasps and it's just the skin.
Hello, how are you?
Wet and the flapping of skin.
Or it's going to cover his ears.
Sure. What are you guys doing? That sound is coming from the cage.
I'm gonna step away from the cage a little bit.
And the threads,
Yeah,
as
the mask,
as you walked in, it would still be up probably. They all coalesce like branches into the trunk of a tree, into the cage. Hundreds of them.
Okay, so I whisper, yeah. Okay, guys, this is, Eugene's right. This is the source.
Is there anything else in the room?
This is fault.
It's a large, it's a huge open space. There's a pool in the middle, bubbling with water.
Did the people that found that book, you found that book, didn't you, with the chain?
What did it say? Because it was a lot and I didn't have a chance to write it down.
It said
50 feet left.
There's the chains. Something.
Oh, the book that you found said there was the notes.
Yeah.
That said, what did the note say?
That's
Here
what I'm
it is.
asking you.
Chains cistern, 50 feet right of the entrance, feed once week, 4 men. And the snake skin, that said...
Made, tame, hate him.
It said, yes, made, tame, hate him.
So, my guess is that translates to you're supposed to feed this thing once a week, 4 men, using the chains.
Mm-hmm.
So the chain, is it like the chains are, and I'm seeing there's like a pulley system to like...
They just look like they're strung up from ceiling to the side, and like they've been tied and wrapped around hooks at the wall, and these drapings of skin hang from it.
Did you say that the cage is like covered?
With some of the skin.
I'm gonna, not my longsword, but my scimitar. I'm just gonna like take it out and just like.
It's about 50 feet to your right of the entrance at the moment.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know if I want to walk. Do I?
We're gonna have
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna like start
Wait.
creep.
I'll go
over
You can go.
20 feet and use thaumaturgy to do a.
Are you going to go, Amaya, as well?
Yeah, I was going to walk over to the cage and then use my scimitar to just lift up like a corner of the gross thing hanging over the cage to see what Voldemort shit is under there.
Okay.
You're getting that close.
It would be perfect.
So you move 50 feet. So that's about a round and a half. So is anyone else doing anything, or are you just watching in silence?
I'm ready. Seeing her go towards it, I'm readying a Molotov cocktail.
Okay. Anyone else? Just stunned silence and waiting.
This is pretty terrifying.
Yeah, I'll ready a shield touch, but...
Okay.
As Amaya's doing this, she realises it's probably really dumb and she should stop doing shit like this.
So your service blade sheathed at your side, your scimitar, you reach forward.
I'm preparing Sanctuary to cast on.
That helps her from damage, right?
It means that a creature, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target. I've not cast it
You're
yet,
readying it. So you will burn that. When you ready a spell, it's like you're about to cast it and you hold it.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Okay. Freya, you were going to do something.
Yeah, I just don't know whether to do it now.
Okay.
I don't know if this was doing.
Amaya?
Is it still talking?
It's whispering and rasping in a language you don't know.
Okay, the second the cloth gets moved, I would like to prepare a command silent.
Okay. It's the moment that she moves the silence. The moment that she moves the cloth, the skin or whatever it is.
See whatever it is.
Okay. It's the moment you can make it out.
Also walking, I would have been maybe 5 foot behind Amaya. I wouldn't have let her go all the way up on her own.
Okay, so you're going to see what's in as well. Okay, Amaya, you hold your scimitar out.
I'm saying as far back as possible.
Arm's length and a sword's length. The skin that covers it is quite rigid and rubbery.
Oh.
And you lift it, and it's heavy. And what you see within is, first of all, hard to make out. It's hunched in the other side of the cage. It's a humanoid creature, but its legs are swamped by cloth and skin and something else, and it turns, and under a hood you see a mesh of weavings pinned to its face and glaring eyes. And both of you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Can I just ask what this is against?
Your spell will go off.
Mm-hmm.
So Freya's voice echoes silence.
It's on the floor, it doesn't count.
Yep.
But the saving throws, is it charmed or trying to put to sleep? Because I've got advantage against being charmed.
It is not.
Okay, I just wanted to check.
Yep, fair enough, thank you.
Yeah, so you have to do a wisdom saving throw. Sure, I feel like you're going to succeed.
Fails.
Oh, sweet.
So you lift back the skin.
What am I doing?
Wisdom, yeah.
13.
Success.
What did you get?
13.
11.
Fail.
Yeah.
And this creature looks out at both of you through these loose basket weavings, and you see teeth and eyes and a hand reach out for a moment, and silence echoes across from Freya. It stops speaking, but its horrific appearance frightens you for a minute. You are immune to it for 24 hours. And with the silence and the echoing of Freya's word and the horrific appearance, there's a splashing sound from the center of the room as you see a hand reach up and grab the side of the well and pull out. You see Clayton's hair, and he climbs out.
Oh boy!
And he looks up at you all, and he's out of breath. And he says, "Run!" And behind him, a huge creature erupts from the depths of this pool. A snake's head the size of a cart rises up from the depths. And that's where we're going to end today's episode. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.